This is the plaintiff, Felix Figueroa. He says he's a singer, and the defendant hired him to sing with his band at a dance hall get-together. After the gig ended, he asked for his payment, and the defendant has been giving him the royal runaround ever since. He's a professional, used to sing with Tito Puente. He's not about to go down without a fight, so he's suing for the $350 he's owed. This is the defendant, Roberto Mangual. He says he wasn't involved at all in the negotiations with the plaintiff. His cousin was. In fact, it was his cousin's gig the plaintiff sang for. He has no idea why the plaintiff's suing him, because if he wasn't paid, he should be going after his cousin for payment. Certainly not him. He's accused of strumming a guy along.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff is a singer who was hired to sing in the defendant's band, says he didn't get paid. The defendant says if he has a beef, he should be going after his cousin who made the deal. It's the case of strumming a guy along.
Felix Figueroa?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are suing Roberto Mangual?
Yes, ma'am.
For $350 that you say is owed to you, $300 for a performance and $50 for gas. That you say the defendant owes you and has not paid you. Okay, tell me what happened.
Well, Your Honor, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm showing my friends here because he's been my friend for almost 10 years. He's a good musician.
Not so much now. Suing people has a way of splitting up a friendship, but okay.
So, you know, he's a good musician, and he invited me to his wedding, and I went to his wedding. I sing at his wedding. He has his own band. And then he talked to me about this gig in Connecticut.
Okay. Where was the gig?
In Hartford, Connecticut.
In Hartford. Okay.
Yes.
Where? What kind of venue?
It's I get the the poster right here.
Okay. Let me see the poster. And do you have the contract for that venue?
No.
Okay.
I make a bulk agreement with guy promote that activity.
And who's the guy who promoted that activity?
The guy.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin. Yes.
Okay. And what's your cousin's name?
Nadal. And his name is Papito.
Papito.
Yes.
Okay. Papito is not here, right?
No, sir.
Sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I'm losing my touch, clearly.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So long as you don't say sir when you see me out of a robe. All right. I'm going to just go with it. It's an authority thing. That's what just happened. All right. So you hear about the gig. What do? Do you play an instrument or you sing or what? You both?
I play all kind of instrument. Also, I'm a professional singer.
Okay.
And he's a great singer.
And he is a great singer. In fact, in your complaint, I think you say that you used to sing with Tito Puente.
23 years, yes.
God bless you. All right.
I have black hair. Tito have black hair.
All right. So, according to you, he calls you and he says, I have a gig.
Yes, ma'am.
And he tells you he's going to pay you how much?
Well, he told me he's going to get in touch with his cousin, and we're going to set up the payment. So I asked for $350. But the guy said that was...
Wait, did he give you his cousin's name and number?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you talk to the cousin?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you asked the cousin for $350?
No, was the full amount of money.
How much?
$650.
Oh, $650.
But then he said, can you lower it down? And I said, well, it's a family. So I lowered for $500.
So $500 total?
Total, yes.
Okay. And so you get there the night of the gig, and are you supposed to get paid in advance, or at the end of the night is usually how people get paid?
No, before that, he called me and said, can he get with his wife in my car? And he said, so I told him, well, you got to help me with the gasoline. So
okay.
He said, yes. That's why I put it $50. So when I went there, everything was fine.
How far away was the gig?
Like 2 hours driving.
2 hours. All right. So you get there, everything's fine. And then at the end of the night, what happened?
So I sit down waiting. I saw him and I said, where's my money? He said, okay, he haven't paid you yet? No, he haven't paid me. So I still sitting down, went around, he will have some drink.
Did you talk to Papito?
Well, later on I met him.
Okay.
Maybe half an hour, he came to me. Listen,
Who came to you? Papito?
his cousin, yes.
Okay.
So he came to me and said,
I just like saying Papito.
yeah. So the whole thing, he came and sit down with me, and he came out with $200. I said, what is it? No,
Who did that?
Papito.
Papito.
Yeah. So, the whole thing is that I sit down and said, I'm going to give you $200 and the rest Monday. That was on a Saturday. So I said, no, I want a full amount. So he grabbed the $200. I said, I'm going to pay you the full amount Monday.
Oh,
and I said, no way, give me the $200.
Second thought.
And then, okay, he stood up. That's it. So he was sitting down.
So it's Papito who paid you those $200?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So he was sitting with his wife.
Why are you suing Papito?
I'm going to get to that point.
Okay.
So I went to him and I said, listen, this guy paid me $200. Okay, I'm going to take care of that. Nothing happened. I'm going to call him back to his brother, to a cousin.
Man, your cousin really made you look bad.
Your Honor, but from the beginning,
What's your cousin's problem?
I don't know because
Because you know that your cousin agreed to pay him $500. So what's your cousin's problem?
Your Honor. The first call, I get the first call. Before that, after that, he doing everything by my cousin.
Okay.
And then that day, excuse me, Your Honor, that day, I tell him, Frankie, I got to speak with him because I got to stay because I want to speak with him.
Okay, so when you speak with him, what is it Papito says?
So why is it that singers, I mean, so many singers, always seem to get nailed by these promoters and all these guys?
Well, maybe they get lazy and like they really trust their people, and so the people just take.
Boy, do I think you're onto something. I do. What do you think?
I'm not really sure, but I really don't care if they get screwed over, to be honest.
Do you have like a singer you really like?
Not really, no.
But you don't like music?
I do.
You're the devil. Going inside the courtroom.
My cousin told me, I telling him I got to give you his money Monday.
Okay, but then Monday came and went, and look at me. I'm here. It's many Mondays afterwards.
Your Honor, and I try to help him.
Well, he's your cousin, so I'm sure you've spoken to him. What kind of promoter promises something to a musician? Because that's how a promoter evaporates into thin air. Because nobody's going to work for him again.
Well, Your Honor, he talked with me, and I make agreement with him, and he paid the money for my musicians.
Right, just not this musician.
No.
Who was the special one?
He made his own agreement with him.
I understand that. So you got paid. Your musicians got paid in your band because you have a band.
Yes.
Right. What's the name of your band?
Madera Fina.
Okay. Madera Fina, fine wood. And
yes.
And he is like a special appearance kind of thing. He's special. He wants Frankie to come on in, right?
Yes.
And then he makes a deal with Frankie. I understand your defense. I just want to know what kind of promoter tells a guy, I'm going to pay you $500 and then doesn't. Because that guy made you look bad because you're the one who was broke, his trying to get him. You're the friend of his who called him.
Yes.
So now your friend gets stiffed by your cousin. I'd like to know what conversation you had with your cousin about it.
He never answered my calls.
So now you just don't even talk to your cousin?
No.
Really?
No. Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I want to know there was some effect, right?
But, Your Honor, my question is, I never signed a contract with him.
I got you. That is not my concern. I understand that. I'm about to go there. I just want to know what you say to your cousin who makes you look this bad.
Oh.
And the answer is nothing because I'm not talking to him. All right.
Now,
Mr. Figueroa, why is it? Okay. Oh, by the way, what is your response to the $50 in gas? He says you were supposed to share gas money to go to and from Connecticut.
Okay. Well, hopefully I go with him in his car to the gig, and I gave him money for gas.
How much money did you give him?
I think I give you $10, $20 for the gas.
Okay. And Mr. Figueroa.
So don't tell me you don't remember, Frankie. I give you money for gas. Now, can I answer that?
Yeah, do you have, yes? Yeah, but talk to me, not to each other. Look at me. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, hold on. I think what I said before, a friend of mine,
Yes,
No
yes,
more.
we friends,
That's
and
a
we
lie.
play a lot
Shh, be quiet.
before.
That's a lie.
That's a lie about
That's
giving
a lie.
money.
I
Let me
will
ask, do you
put
have
it
a
back.
receipt for the gas?
No, because I paid in cash.
Okay.
Okay.
It's two hours, you say?
Almost 2 hours
Yes.
because we got lost.
Yes, we got lost. Yes,
Very lost.
yes,
Which consumes more
Very low.
gasoline. All right.
yes.
Very lost.
But Your
All right.
Honor,
No, we're done, guys. Listen, Mr. Figueroa, your contract is with this other gentleman. You know that because you negotiated it with the other gentleman. You negotiate the price with the other gentleman. You're waiting that night for the other gentleman to pay you. And the other gentleman is the one who did partially pay you. And the other gentleman said he'd pay you the rest. And then the other gentleman didn't pay you the rest. That means you have a contract with that guy. You do not have a contract with him to pay you. And that's the guy hiring you. It's not him. Just because he introduces you to somebody, that just makes him an agent of the somebody. It doesn't make him finally responsible. He's a disclosed agent, we call it in the law. You know darn well he was just a go-between, that your deal was with the other guy because you struck your deal with the other guy. Okay, so that's the guy who you have to sue. But as for the gas money, I am going to order you to pay him $20 for gas money.
no problem, Your
Good.
Honor.
So let it be written, so let it be done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So the defendant's argument prevails that the plaintiff here indeed sued the wrong person. What's your reaction to this verdict here?
The reaction for me is that everything happened over here is all right with me.
Okay. Now you're going to go after that other person now?
Yeah, but then I have to go to the court in Connecticut.
You have to file again.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Good luck
Okay,
with
thank you,
everything.
sir.
All right. Okay. All right. So come on in here. Are you embarrassed how this went down?
No, I'm okay because I want to show he sued the wrong person.
Were you embarrassed by your cousin's behavior here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think you're ever going to play with him again?
Yes, because
sure, huh?
we're professional. The music that have nothing to do with this.
Okay. Harvey.
You know, this is really interesting that when you make a contract, you should know who you can go against before you end up signing to know what recourse you actually have. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way to the courtroom right now.